Okay, everybody. Okay, I sometimes my computer camera takes a bit longer to record than my phone. My phone does it right away. Camera, no. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna shuffle. This is gonna be for the month of April through May, so the next 4 weeks. I feel like this is okay. A lot of reverse cards. When I read reverse, it's kind of subjective. Gosh, Leo. Okay, I think that's good. Interesting. Okay, so we have quite a bit. I have not been pulling these cards like this, so save that for the end. But we're starting out with the Ace of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, and the Ace of Discs reversed. So there was some kind of idea that might have been given to you by somebody, by this Empress, somebody who has a lot of ideas and has a lot to say, We also have the Ace of Discs, so they might have even given you something like monetary value, like physical, but let's keep going. We have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Discs. So that was the first week. So you might have somebody this week, like either giving you an idea, or giving you money, or like some kind of resources to do something, to accomplish something. But next week we have the Seven of Wands, the Three of Discs, and the Four of Cups, which the Seven of Wands is really about like, so maybe somebody's giving you an idea and giving you like the possibility to do things, but they're doing it with the idea that they get some kind of power over you, or possibly it's how they fuel the fire against you. You know what I'm saying? You know how your parents are sometimes like, I mean, just go to college. Just go to college. I'll pay for it for you. But like you are, I don't know, on YouTube or something, like whatever, and you're doing really good and you're going really far with it, and they just keep getting on to you about things, and they're like, you know what? I'll give you the money to go do this. And it could be with anything. It could be like, I don't know, a car, getting married, like whatever it is. They're just pestering you about something, and they see it as a gift. They see them as humbling and like giving, and you're just like, you don't even get me, like leave me alone. But we have the Three of Discs, so I feel like there is a space where people do understand you. You're just not quite there yet. And then this Four of Cups, I feel like the reason that you're not there where you can communicate with other people and talk to them how you're feeling, what you want to do with your life, is because you've had bad experiences. You've had bad experiences with different people. So I think the universe is seeing that. The universe is seeing that in a lot of ways. This is reversed and it shouldn't be. So they're seeing how you have turned your eye away from like relationships, and now you're very focused on like, you know what, I'm just going to build a little house for myself. I just want some money and things like that, which is kind of a new journey for you to take, because I feel like you were relying on other people for things to fulfill yourself, and you might have even been in a situation where you were giving the money to people that you shouldn't have been giving them to. You know, they were like taking advantage of you, that sort of thing. And now you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this to myself. Everybody was abusing it. Definitely what I'm getting. And then we have the Queen of Discs. So interesting. Let's pull. I don't know what to do with this. I feel like it should go that way. Okay. So what's interesting to me here is with the Queen of Discs and the dog is that there's two. I feel like you have a little traitor on your hand. Normally the dog represents loyalty and the bunny represents fertility. But I really get the feeling that this energy, whatever this is like similar or the same person. If it's not similar, like y'all both have your right hand man, it's that they're the same person. So whatever you're working on, while you're working on those things, they're kind of backstabbing you and going to, you know, this person that you don't really want them to know everything going on with you. Like they're basically reporting back. And then we have the King of Wands. So this person might be this King of Wands. It's kind of what I'm getting. I'm going to hold these cards off to the side for just a little bit longer. I feel like it's not time yet. I know what the message is, but it's not time yet. Let us go on to our oracle. Move this aside. this is all very relationship wise, but I don't feel like it's love. I feel like it's a personal relationship that's affecting your relationship with money. But we have hostilities, so it might be family. But either way, there's a lot of like backstabbing and spying and that sort of thing going on. We have the seventh angel, the seventh chakra archangel, Uriel. Sorry, it's hard to read with the light on here. The way it is, it's just the glare's right on the words. The world, happy family, and anxiety. So you really don't want to be dealing with all of this. You're just like, look, I'm just trying to see where I fit in my place in this world. And I just kind of want everybody to be happy with whatever I choose. I don't want them to be judging me based off of it. And you want that, but that's not what you have at the moment. And then we have the seventh chakra, God darn it, Archangel Uriel, which I feel like that one is very, very, very... I mean, it's your crown chakra, so it's very intuitive based. But I think it has to do really with your connection just with your guides in general. They're trying to like lift you up. And I'll get to that in a second, in just a moment. The world, a lot of times this card relates to the Hermit. And you can kind of see that in the depiction there. But... you're not really, like, sometimes the Hermit has to chase their own light to be able to get anywhere. Sometimes the Hermit is holding a light up for other people. So it's either, you know, you're following a path someone's lighting for you and you're going to be led to them, or you're lighting a path and you don't realize that you're the one lighting it. So you just keep following the light, but really it's you that's lighting the path. And sometimes it's both of those things. Like you come up to a mirror and you realize like it was your reflection the whole time. In this one, the Hermit is realizing that light is the world. So it's very not egotistical. It's quite the opposite. So I think that whatever this person, their view on what's going on is that maybe you're just being naive or egotistical and you're just not seeing the dark parts of yourself, but you're like, I see the whole picture. So these last two cards I've been avoiding are the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. There's something like you've been pulled from this place of like, quote, like near death, like you've been transferred from one spot to another spot, yet there's still an idea that you're trapped or you can't move. But I think you're going to be leaving that soon. Whatever situation that is, you're going to be leaving that. So all I have to say about that. But it's an important message, I think, that you need to know. I think these cards could go both ways. Like, not only... I feel like in one case, you were taken out of a situation that was real and put into, like, an obstacle course, kind of like a training module to, like, recover. Or just a space where you could just sit there and recover. But I also could feel like you've been transported and you're being carried away. Like, this isn't the end. They're not just going to drop you in the ocean, but they're going to take you somewhere else, to somewhere safer. But I really feel like it's that way. It's people, they've moved you to, like, an easier spot out of the rough waters. Lastly, I'm just going to do a few yes or no questions, and we're going to be using the Sacred Oracle and my pendulum. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to ask your first question. 1, 2, 3, and then give me a moment. Show me your yes. Show me your no. Okay. So, may I have the answer to that question? Yes, and that's a pretty steady yes. Trust me, you can tell if it's slow moving or not. If it's only moving, like the amount of work it looks like it takes to like. Okay. Intuition, devas, and communication. So you really need to communicate with your guides, with your quote unquote like your gods or goddesses, whoever you pray to. They're trying to give you messages. They're trying to talk to you and communicate with you. Try looking at the signs around you. This lady has butterflies all over for communication. Look at the types of birds that are outside. A lot of flying creatures. Try to make sure you're taking note of those things. They're trying to protect you from something. That's why they're trying to contact you. They're trying to protect you from something. Second question. 1, 2, 3. That's a maybe. I don't know. I can't tell if y'all can see it. That's a maybe. So let's see what this maybe is. Because usually it's yes and no, not maybe. Abundance. Transformation. Okay. And medicine. So, all right. This is a good sign for abundance. But as far as the transformation and medicine, I think you're in a very vulnerable position, and that might be why your guides are trying to contact you, because they're like, hey, you don't realize this, but you're either sick or you're about to be sick. And I don't mean like health-wise. I just mean in some kind of way. Like, you're at a very vulnerable spot right now. You're kind of like a sacred creature that's like, as soon as you come out, everybody's going to be all eyes on you. And they want you to be prepared for that. They want you to know what you're worth and understand that other people can see you. So be careful. Last question. 1, 2, 3. May I have an answer? The answer is no. Correct? Yeah, the answer is no. A pretty solid no. So we have divine consciousness, unconditional love, and affirmations. So you're not feeling yourself enough. If you're asking whether or not you're like, okay, are you ready for what's coming? I think the answer is no. I think that you need to spend more time figuring out what you want, who you want to be, and setting those affirmations. I just realized I have not been recording my face the entire time. Or maybe it just stopped. Okay, well, I guess I will figure that out anyway. But yes, there's some unconditional love you need to provide yourself. There is affirmations that you need to say for yourself, and really connect with your guides so you know what's going on. They don't want you to go through this alone. They're here for you. They want to help you. Your enemies are using their guides and stuff to help them. So why not use the people that want to help you? You don't have to go through things alone. If you think that you can handle it alone without all of their help, then you have no idea how much help they're actually giving you. But that is all I have for today, Leo. I had to think about who this was for. But I really hope that you enjoyed this reading and that you like, subscribe, comment on this video. If you are interested in starting your own podcast, you can check my link out down below. I have an affiliate link with Podbean where if you use it, you can get 1 month off of any plan you choose. And then also I'm also on the Wisdom app now. So you can also check that link down below. It's where you can ask host questions and you can ask them questions. They'll answer and they'll give you like a 1-minute answer. It's about 1 minute. It's kind of like a TikTok but for audio. And then there's also a feature on there where you could do live talks. So some host live talks where guests can come on and join and speak with them, ask questions, etc. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you've already subscribed to me, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a nice day.